Hello there, my name's Scott. Today I'm going to be doing a review on 3 e-liquid flavours which I sort of purchased from www.vapistvapors.co.uk. Now I say sort of purchased because I did actually place an order and purchase 2 e-liquids, but when I received the parcel they included an extra bottle free of charge, so thank you to them. Okay, so the 3 flavours I'm going to review are the Cinder's Deja Vu Gold, the Apple Pie and Custard and the Coconut Cake. These are all manufactured in the UK, 16mg strength and a 50-50 mix of PG and VG. I'm going to be using my Z-Max, which is currently set at 6 watts, and I've got a fresh 2.2 ohm bow cartomizer, one for each flavour. Okay, so I'm going to start off then with the Cinder's Deja Vu Gold, which is meant to be like a sort of tobacco flavour. So like vapour-wise, you know, you're getting plenty of vapour out of it. Also, you have to bear in mind that the amount of vapour you're going to get will be very dependent on your own sort of personal setup with regards to what sort of device you're using, what sort of atomizer or cartomizer, the resistance, etc, etc. But you know, with the setup I've got here, getting plenty of vapour. Now, the flavour-wise, now when I first got this, I mean, I've had it for a couple of weeks now, actually maybe even a little bit longer than that. And when I first tried it, my initial reaction was, ooh, that smells, not smells either, that tastes a little bit odd. And but it's one of those ones where you sort of persevere with it, and the more you vape it, the more you really like. I'm literally sort of down to the last little dribble in the bottle now, which is why I've done the review today, to make sure I still had some left so I can actually review it. And it is a really nice flavour, and if you're after a smoky flavour, then basically you're not going to get anything that comes anywhere close with regards to smokiness, because that is pretty much really what it is. I can't really taste a tobacco flavour as such, but it is a very, very sort of smoky taste. I think one of my mates said to me, because he's got a bottle as well, and he said it reminds him of like he bought some charcoal flavourings, like e-liquid flavouring, which he was sort of experimenting with. And he found that it tasted quite like that. And as soon as he mentioned the word charcoal, I just thought, yeah, do you know what? That's exactly what the sort of flavour is. So it's that sort of burning, sort of, you know, not in a nasty way, of course. I mean it in a nice way. It's that sort of, you know, very sort of smoky, sort of charcoaly sort of taste to it. And it does take a little bit of getting used to, but once you do, it becomes an exceptionally enjoyable vape. And you know, this is something I'm quite happy to sort of vape on this as an all-day vape. Maybe not an all-day, everyday vape, but definitely as an all-day vape. It's just a really, really nice smoky flavour. Go on to the next one then, which is the Apple Pie and Custard. Swap that over. So this is the Apple Pie and Custard. And again, flavour-wise, it's another really nice flavour. The apple is a very natural sort of taste in apple. It's not overly strong taste, but it is a very sort of natural taste in apple, as opposed to like the more sort of artificial sort of ones that you can get. In other words, like it tastes more like the fruit rather than an apple flavoured sweet. I suppose that's the best way to sort of try and describe it. Custard-wise, I can taste the custard. You know, it is definitely there. You can definitely sort of, you know, recognise it. But for me personally, I'd like it to be just a little bit stronger. Right, the actual sort of ratio in flavouring or in strength of flavouring between the custard and the apple, you know, is pretty even. But for me personally, I'd like to have a slightly stronger sort of custard flavour with a like more of a hint of the apple, and that for me would be just a little bit more nicer. But it is a really nice flavour though. you know, like apple pie and custard, the actual you know, dessert is something that, you know, I do quite enjoy. I don't really eat a lot of sort of desserts and what have you, but I do eat you know, apple pie and custard and really enjoy that. And as an e-liquid, you know, it does work equally well as well. Yeah, and but for me personally, though, just a little bit stronger on the custard, and then that'll be a hit in the spot. Going to the last one then, which is the coconut cake. Now, like I said, I don't really eat particularly a lot of sort of desserts, but the ones that I do eat are apple pie and custard, and coconut cake. I absolutely love coconut cake. Don't really like any other sort of cakes particularly, especially like ones with layers of cream and fruit. I've just never been into that, but as a kid, my nan used to always make a coconut cake. I used to absolutely love it, which is why I went for the coconut cake. And flavour wise, no, it is really nice. I wouldn't say it's coconut cake though. I would call it coconut cake batter. So like I said, when I was a kid, my nan used to always make these really nice coconut cakes. And I remember after she sort of finished doing all the mixing with all the ingredients and that, used to put it all in the old baking tin or whatever it is. Give me like the empty bowl afterwards. I used to sort of sit there on the old worktop with a little wooden spoon. And I used to sort of sit there for the next 20 minutes and scooping a lot out and eating it all raw. I used to absolutely love it. And for me, this is pretty much exactly what it tastes like. So, you know, for me, it's a winner. Now, if you like sort of cake batter flavours and maybe you like coconut, I'm absolutely positive, you know, you'd really enjoy this because it really is very much a cake batter. I can't even speak this with you. A cake batter mix with a hint of sort of coconut sort of chucked in as well. It's not something that I can vape on all day. Imagine if it was like, you know, an empty bowl of like cake batter mix. You know, I wouldn't be able to sit there and eat that all day. And it's the same thing with vaping. I can't sort of vape that flavour all day. It does get a little bit sickly after a couple of hours, let's put it that way. And but as the occasional vape to sort of bring back the old memories, you know, it really does hit the spot. And there's not a great deal else I can tell you about them, you know, so if you fancy trying them out for yourself, go along to www.vapistvapors.co.uk. Thank you very much for watching, and also come along and visit my website at www.e-cig-reviews.com. That's e-cig-reviews.com. Cheers guys, happy vaping, see you later.